Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I want to talk about something that took me a while to get right when I was applying for PhD positions. Reaching out to professors. I remember sitting down to write that first email, wondering, how do I even start this? If you are thinking about applying for a PhD and the idea of emailing a professor feels stressful, trust me, you are not alone. After sending out many emails, I learned a few tricks to get responses and make a lasting impression. So in this video, I will walk you through each part of the email, sharing what I learned from my own experience and what professors actually look for. Let's dive in and make your emails stand out. First, let's understand the purpose of this email. You are reaching out to express your interest in working with a professor as a potential PhD advisor, which means you are hoping to catch their attention and make a strong first impression. This email should convey your interest in research, show that you have done your homework, and highlight why you had been a good fit. Before writing the email, spend time researching the professor and their work. Here is what to do. Number 1. Go through recent research papers they have published, particularly over the last 3 to 5 years. This shows you are familiar with their current projects. Number 2. Look at their lab or research group website for projects, grants, and collaborations. Number 3. Identify specific areas of their research that aligns with your interest. Write down 1 to 2 key research topics or projects that excite you and why they connect with your background or goals. Now let's go over the basic structure of this email. Here is a simple breakdown to keep it organized. Subject line, greeting, introduction, attachments of cover letter and CV, and the closing remarks. Start with a clear and concise subject line that will make the professor want to open your email. For example, in my case, I have always given the title as PhD applicant or inquiry about PhD opportunities in professor's research focus, whatever it is, or prospective PhD student interested in, and write about your specific research area. Keep it very short and specific, showing the professor that you are really focused. Next section is the greeting. Always start with dear professor and preferably their last name to keep it formal and respectful. Avoid using casual phrases like hi or hello, and definitely don't use their first name unless instructed otherwise. For example, if your professor's name is Matthew Catterman, write like dear Professor Catterman. Check if he or she is professor or associate professor or assistant professor before you write this. Next one is introduction. In your introduction, start with a brief line about who you are, where you are studying, and why you are reaching out. For example, my name is, write your name, and I'm currently, you can write your research degree, example, master's student in genetics at which university, write your university's name. I'm reaching out to inquire about potential PhD opportunities in your lab as I'm deeply interested in your research on, and write about your specific research area. Keep it brief and to the point, as professors are often very busy, so please don't write too much detailed. Before we jump into writing the actual email, here is a step I always recommend based on my own experience. Write a cover letter. When I applied for PhD positions, I didn't include my research interest and background directly in the email. Instead, I prepared a separate cover letter which allowed me go into more depth without making the email too long. In this cover letter, I explained my research interest, the projects I have worked on, and how my skills align with the professor's research. Think of it as your chance to present yourself professionally, like you would be in a formal job application. Right after your introduction in the email, it's a good idea to let the professor know that you have attached your CV and cover letter for their reference. You could write something like, please find attached my CV and cover letter for more detailed information on my background, skills, and research interest. This will let the professor know that instead of detailing everything in the email, you have provided comprehensive attachments they can actually refer to. Keeping the email concise while offering additional information in the attachment make it easier for professors to read quickly, and they can open the files if they are interested in learning more about you. This approach also shows professionalism and respect for their time. If you want a detailed breakdown of the cover letter I used, check out the link to the video that I have made before where I have outlined the key sections to include. Having a well-structured cover letter and CV makes your email look polished and professional, helping you to stand out as a very serious candidate. Wrap up your email after letting them know that you have attached a CV and cover letter to the email with a polite and professional closing. Here is an example. Thank you very much for considering my application. I would be grateful for an opportunity to discuss potential PhD opportunities in your lab. Please let me know if I can provide any other further or additional information. Finish with sincerely or best regards or kind regards followed by your full name and contact information. Lastly, proofread your email carefully for typos, grammar, errors, and clarity. A polished email shows professionalism and attention to detail. After proofreading, you are ready to send. Writing this email can feel intimidating, but remember that professors appreciate genuine interest and thoughtful communication. Just be clear, concise, genuine, and professional. Best of luck with your PhD applications. You have got this. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I will be happy to help. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on your PhD success. Thank you.